Good morning, Quiltube followers. I'm Monique Stevens from Moneik Quilts, and today is Friday, August 26th. I am live this morning as I take a look at a few of my recent purchases, my one finish, and my works in progress. This is Quiltube number 10, and thank you for continuing to join me and learn about the things that I am doing in my studio. This morning it's rainy here. We got 3.5 inches of rain last night, and it's absolutely beautiful. We were rained out of the Roots and Boots concert at the Central States Fair last night. It was just a pounding, pouring rain, and it was wonderful. So this morning it's cool, it's cloudy, and it still looks like it could rain some more. So I'm really looking forward to that today. It's also the end of the first week of classes for SDSU, our college, and we have had a great week. I have a lot of new instructors that I'm working with, as well as teaching, and so far so good. This week has gone really well. So excited for the new fall semester. Next week my kids start school, so we're getting into the final stages of getting ready for middle school, figuring out bus routes. We found out this week that some of the bus routes were going to be canceled, and this is the first year that we've had a bus route to worry about, because my daughter's middle school is on the bus route, and so it was going to be a challenge for me to get her there if I didn't have that bus. So we're excited that we did get one of the remaining bus routes. In the background today, you can see the panel that I picked up. We're having a shop hop in the Dakotas, and it's all of North Dakota, all of South Dakota, most of the shops in the area. It's called Quilt Dakota, and if you go to a certain number of shops, you get a prize, and if you go to all of the shops, you get a different prize, and it expands over like a month and a half. And so it's been exciting to see all the things that people are picking up on their shop hops, and so I thought I would show you what I have found. I did not have the time to do all of the shops, but some of our local shops were open extended hours, and I thought, I'm going to go check these shops out. So I did that over the weekend, and I thought I would share a little bit of the things that I bought. In the background is a panel. I found this on clearance at the sewing center, and I ended up getting 2 of them because it just is a super cute baby panel. But the other thing I really like about it is that it's about 36 by 42. So I can put a piece of minky or a piece of backing on it, quilt it, bind it, and it's a really cute baby quilt for not a lot of money. And parents don't know that a panel is not really fully, pieced quilt. So I use these for a lot of people who I want to give a gift to, but I maybe don't spend as much time piecing a quilt for them. The other one I got was this days, weeks, months panel. It has a butterfly on it where you can lay the baby girl on the panel, and then you're able to take pictures and circle the month, day, week of the baby's birth. Again, 36 by 42, I can throw a piece of minky on the back and quilt it and bind it, and it's a really inexpensive gift that parents just absolutely love. These are new since I had children, and so it's been fun to see what these panels can do. In my finished projects today, you'll see that I made this sew together bag. The sew together bag is a bag that has a main top zipper, and then it has 3 pockets on the inside, which are each individual pockets, as well as there's pouches between them. This sew together bag is for a good friend of mine, and I originally had lost the fabric. I had it all cut out and I had lost it. And recently when I was making the amethyst project bag, I was able to find this project cut out and get it made. In the background you'll see the only quilt that I have ever fully designed and developed a pattern for and sold the pattern as part of a kit. This was about 12 or 13 years ago when this fabric line came out, and I was working at the Quilt Corral 2 in Rapid City, and I was able to take the quilt fabric, make it into a pattern, publish it, and then they sold it. Again, the pattern was really specific to the actual size of the panel, so it's not available anymore, but I have this hanging in my office this week because the other quilts that I have are at the fair. My works in progress, I'm just starting to use some of my Glamping Gypsy scraps, so the last bits of 2.5-inch squares and some of the pieces that I've already pieced to make the APQ scrappy quilt along, and that one is available on the APQ website. So really enjoy that pattern. It's very similar to Briar Rose or Arkansas Cross Rose that I've made in the past. But this year I'm going to follow that quilt along that starts on Monday. So if you're interested, those are the fabrics that I'm using, but I'm sure everybody has a lot of scraps that they can use. The other thing that I'm working on is an English paper piecing project. It is a big sunflower. I'm using Tula Pink in the different colors of Tula Pink. And so this is a Violet Craft pattern. Kind of a funny story on it. At Heart Ranch, her mother-in-law worked there last summer, and I got to know her a little bit, and so we were talking about it, and my friend Tammy, who works at the sewing center, gave me this Violet Craft sunflower English paper piecing set, and it's taken me a while to get it started, but now that I have it started, it's turning out really cute. So I'm continuing to work on this summer. While I was at the Bakery Fabrics, I found this really cute Tula Troops license plate. If you remember the license plates from a few years ago, this is one of those, and it turned out super cute. I don't know how I'll use them, but I still collect them. I also got one of the project bags that has the glitter in it. This is just always a fun bag to have my new projects in. So I picked up one of these, and then I got 3 pieces of fabric. I got some puppy dogs, because aren't these the most adorable puppy dogs? I'm making a puppy dog quilt for Michaela, or I don't know, Michaela might make it herself, I'm not sure. And this fabric would be a really great border or maybe even a backing. So I picked up these cute little puppies. I can never resist a purple batik. So this is a yard of a beautiful purple batik. It might work with one of the quilts that I'm making right now. So I picked it up just because I loved it. And then I also picked up these purple cats from the Courier and Coursier line from Tula Pink. This is one of the lines that was available in shops in Rapid, but I never did see this print. So again, at the Bakery Fabrics, she has a ton of Tula Pink fabrics, and so it's really fun to see this one and pick up a yard of it. So those are kind of the things that I picked up on my trip to the bakery in Belle Fourche and to Heartfelt Quilts in Spearfish, which is a new shop in Spearfish. And as I continue to see some new shops and pick up some new things, I will show you some of the other projects that I've been working on. My other big one was an amethyst project bag. It's at the fair, and it received not only best of class for bags in the adult division, but best of show for the adults. So I'm really excited about that, and I will show you that next time. So again, those are the things that I'm working on. This is Moneik Stevens with Moneik Quilts, and thanks for joining me on Quiltube number 10.